Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Um, in my last video, I said I was going to drop a trade outlook on gold, but at the time I was saying it, if I was to make the video, the trade would have um already gone. This was the trade here. I took two. The one stopped me out, then the other one took my entry. This was my first entry point. There's another block here. This other block was my first entry point. Then I took another entry from this one here. Right. So I'm going to be dropping on ES30. Right. So now as usual, using top down analysis on the daily time frame, because on the weekly it was somehow rough. So I just used it on the daily. I marked out two zones, this one and this one. Right. Then I went on 4 hours time frame to look for my market direction currently. Now what I could see was let me take it to this part. So I'll explain exactly how I took my trade. Yeah. So what I could see was after this break of structure, right? I took this zone as a liquidity zone. Right? I took this zone as a liquidity zone. So this was liquidity zone to me. Right? After that, then I was expecting a POI to be at this area right here. Right? At this area. Yeah, somewhere below it, but there was no POI there. Right? There was no other block, there was no AVG, nothing. So I said since there is nothing here, I was eventually going to use this one, right? Because this also made a breakout, right? And left this one unmitigated, an unmitigated zone there, right? So this is 4 hours of that block, and using this zone as my liquidity zone, right? Liquidity, right? So now my bias at this point was bullish, right? So now my bias at this point was okay. I was expecting to drop, but it was still bullish in total. I was expecting the price to drop to this 4 hours other block zone, right? So now click price forward. Now at this zone, at this particular point, right? This move, if price wanted to continue upwards, given the fact that there's no POI here, if price wanted to continue upwards, not taking out this liquidity, could have used this other block right here. This price has tested now, right? So if price breaks this other block below, it is going to be like a change of character, like it's going to be a shift to downward trend. I'm going to explain that more now. So price broke, this was the other block, right? And I took this as a pullback. I normally take 3 candles upward. If the pullback candle is 3 upward, I take it as a valid pullback. So I took this as a pullback, and price broke it downwards with momentum, and also 2 candles, 2 of the same candles, right? As I was waiting to see what price would do. Now price also violated this other block zone, right? So it later used this zone as liquidity. It swept out the liquidity, right? So after that, I then waited for, because I took this as a valid pullback, right? I took this, when I saw this, I took this as a liquidity level, right? So after this, I was waiting for a pullback into my power, this other block. So this is another block, and this is also an order flow area. I should say order flow area. This area right here. Right? So sorry, this order flow is OS. Right? Sorry for the glitch, my this was glitching. So I took this zone as order flow area right here. But if price breaks above this order flow area, this is also another block zone. So I'm still going to use it. So as far as price does not break above this particular box I'm drawing right now, it remains valid. Any sell side, any sell entries it gives me, it remains valid. Now I was waiting for a pullback into the other flow area, right? Now I had a pullback right here now, and this is where price is currently. So after I had this pullback, remember I took this zone as a liquidity zone. Liquidity was resting above it, right? I took it as a liquidity zone. Our price swept our liquidity and tapped into our order flow area, right? After that, I went to because I don't need 1 hour now to identify my liquidity since I could spot it on the 4 hours, so there's no need to go to 1 hour. Right? Then I went straight to the 15 minutes to look for sell entries. Right? On the 15 minutes, I saw this break of structure. Is a break of structure, right? I saw this break of structure, and after this break, it made the market structure shift downwards. Now, this was market structure shift, then it left this other block. Price came to touch into our other block, right? And initially, I did not see this trade early, so I was meant to sell from this our other block here. I meant to sell from the other block here, right? Put my stop loss above it. But since I did not see it early, I took other alternatives. Now I saw that price was as it was coming up, price was going high, low, higher, higher, low. Then price made a liquidity sweep right here. Market as X there. So after price made a liquidity sweep, this was a market structure shift because it was making higher, and higher low. Then it made a lower low. This was shift to market structure. Right. Then I marked out this other block right here. Now this would have been another entry point, right? That would have been another entry point there, right? Put your stop loss at this high, put your stop loss above this high. Right? But I did not see. I'm just currently seeing this trade right now. Now after that, um, what after that? Since I did not see it, I was going to wait for a continuation buyer's entry. Now since there's a market structure shift and this is a pullback, I'm expecting a break of structure, and after that break of structure, then it pull back into the other block it forms. After the break of structure that's going to sorry, break of structure here. No. After that break of structure, I'm expecting a pullback into any other block it forms here. Currently, I'm seeing this as another block zone. right? So now, where am I going to be taking my take profit? My overall take profit is at this low because this is trend line liquidity here. So my overall TP is at this particular low, right? But because I I noticed something right here. Price went from here, price went up, right? Came down, went up, breaking a structure. This is a break of structure here, right? Then it came down, went up again. That's another break of structure. Then price came down, and what I noticed was that price came down to to another block right here. Price tapped into this other block, so there's a probability that okay, price might still continue going upwards, right? The probability that price might still continue going upwards. So if price, because this is another block area here where price might react from and start going up. So if price violates that other block, right? If price breaks this other block downwards, if it breaks it downwards, then we are going to continue going down. We're going to continue going down up to that zone. But if price shows a reaction of it, then that's when I'm going to be closing my positions right there. So that is something I'm going to be looking out for. I'm going to be looking at price movement at this other block area right here. So that's all for today. This is about 4,000 points, right? So that's all for today. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified anytime I post. See you guys on the next one. Thank you.